is September 14th. Still having issues with my rig, in particular with the 470D. Constantly getting rejected shares. Sometimes our teching is dead like every few hours. Don't know what the deal is with that. Here's what I'm going to do. I've got the new risers, the highest rated ones I could find on Amazon. I think they're called Ubit Fly or something like that. I'll put the screenshot up. And I've got the new power supply, which finally arrived. This is an MSI R850GF gold rated 850 watt power supply, and it's modular, which is excellent because I'm tired of dealing with all these wires. I have a feeling this will perform a lot better and put out a little bit more power than this piece of junk right here, which, given this one's worked okay for 3 GPUs. But I feel like whenever I go over 300, 400 watts, it struggles. Plus it's powering the risers, and it could be the riser setup I've got going on here not being correct. Kind of hard to tell, especially with this 5 and 460. Since they're drawing power directly from the riser, that could be an issue. Well, there's only one way to find out. I might keep the cables and the PCI connections as they are, but I'm going to just swap out the risers themselves. We'll see. I'm going to see what I can do. I don't want to have to reconfigure the rig again. And maybe I'll bring the other 470 back and put it back in. I'll see how things perform for like an hour or two with these first. Anyway, I'm going to get on that. Alright, I got the old power supply out, I got the cards out, and I got the old risers off. So, unboxing this MSI power supply. Guess this is going to be kind of an unboxing episode too. All this stuff. This is a good looking power supply. If I can get it out with one hand. No signs of being used. That's good. You buy from Amazon, you never know what to expect sometimes. This thing ought to work out well. CPU, motherboard, GPU, extra motherboard. I think this thing's gonna have plenty of juice. Gonna find out. See what all cables it comes with. I'm not really sure what all cables it comes with. And that'll come in this nice little bag. That's nice. Power cord. Comes with some mounting screws. That's nice. Don't really need them. That's nice. This is almost too nice of a power supply. I think I got this thing for right at $100. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for it. I'll have to check. Future me, check it. Let's see. 8-pin CPU. Another 8-pin CPU. Six plus 2. Don't need that. Another 6 plus 2. This one's actually a double 6 plus 2. This one's a single. This is SATA. That's going to be the motherboard. Molex and floppy. Shouldn't need that. Well, actually I might, to power that fan thing on there. Another PCI, just a single. Another PCI single. Another SATA. And another Molex. So that should have me covered. Next, I'm going to open up these new risers. Alright, this is what they look like out of the package. They even come with little... Yeah, these are Ubit brand. Little plexus, that's nice. They come with blue cables instead of the red ones. I might replace the cables, I don't know. I'm going to number them accordingly. I numbered these because I want to try to keep the same order. We'll see. And I'll get one of these out in a second, compare it to the other one. Alright, so these are the ones I ordered before. I think I got these for like 53 bucks. I don't remember what I paid for these. Once again, future me, pull it up. If I remember at the measurement I ordered these, so I had different power options. Oh, these are actually wider than the other ones by quite a bit. I thought these had 4 caps on them, but it looks like they only have 3. It looks like they get different fuse points, and side profile is pretty different here. The caps look a little skinnier. Those are two 2016 volts VTs. These fat ones on this one are 270 16 volts. I don't know what that means. I guess that's DC voltage. I know a lot more about AC than DC. Anyway, the 6-pin power is on the front instead of on the side. The SATA power is on the top, and the Molex is still there. This one's the other way around. Obviously, these are much skinnier, as I said before. Even the cables are different. Obviously, this one's blue, this one's red, but like the PCI adapters on this one are bigger. These are much skinnier. And these are Ubit brand. These are the highest rated ones on Amazon. They got like over 2,700 reviews. These had like 74 last I checked. I hope these work good. I mean, you look at any of the risers on Amazon and there's going to be at least 1 or 2 reviews about them not working or blowing up. I think that's just people running too much voltage to them. But, I mean, they're all made in China. Or at least made with Chinese components, so what are you going to do? And, let's see, I don't remember what brand these were, but these are, I think they're just listed as VER008S model risers. So I'm going to give these a shot and see what happens. Alright, I guess first things first, I need to get my power supply installed and then see about swapping these cables around. Alright, so cable management's not as clean as I was hoping to get, but it is slightly better than what it was. I don't think I have as many PCI connections on this, but still got the cables, so I got those hooked to the two 470s. I do have the 470D power connection linked with the power connection going to this riser for the 460 back here. This one hasn't given me problems yet, so this one and this one are the ones I'm concerned about. I've got this hooked up on its own separate line, so I'm hoping this thing has enough juice. We are about to find out. I forgot I was not recording. Okay, so it's on now. These LEDs are green on these risers instead of red or blue. And I guess they just kicked into mine, at least on the 460 here. And I'll check in HiveOS and see what's happening. Alright, it's been running for 3 hours now. 3 hours and about 15 minutes. And so far I haven't had any errors or any issues in Hive. I think this is gonna work. Fans might be running a little high though. Alright, it's been pretty much a full day. It's been running since yesterday. Have had no errors yet, no GPU dead errors at all. So I guess it was either the risers, could have been the cables, or the power supply that was causing me problems. Could have been the way I had it wired up too. The way I currently have it wired, I have the 560 and 460 have their own independent lines going to their risers. Reason being, they don't have PCI ports on the cards themselves. They feed directly off the risers, so I figured the best way to handle that would be to give them their own power. While the 470s, the ASUS and the D, are using the splitter cables, although I've got, let's see, 2 of the 3 of the cable. Okay, one to card, one to riser. The other one, I forget where it's hooked up at. I think it's run into, I've actually got it running off of a split cable. The other of which is powering the riser for this 470. And this 470 is being powered off a different split cable, I think, powering one of the 460s, 560s. Anyway, it's gonna, if I add the other 470 back, I'm gonna have to redo the wiring again, at least on the power side. Being I have these two free, what I might do is I might hook it up here, or I may have to reorganize things again. So there's that. I think this new power supply has way more juice than the other one, even though they're both 850s. Being that this one's a gold rated and it's an MSI, it's not a Cooler Master. Another note, as far as the Presarection goes, I might bring it back later on with the other power supply. If I can't make all 5 GPUs work on this rig, what I might do is get another Wi-Fi adapter and set it up, put the motherboard back in the old Presario case with the 470 and run it as its own rig. Just a single card rig for a little while. Until I get more cards. Then I might get another rack and maybe try to set up another 3 or 4 card rig with it. Maybe that power supply will be any good enough, I don't know. Might try to get some NVIDIA cards and make a mixed rig, I don't know yet. I'm hesitant to hook up 2 rigs on the same circuit though, so that might have to wait until I move out. We will see. But that's where we're at now. If this power supply is powerful enough, I can get the wiring situation figured out. I think I should be able to run 5 cards no problem. Unless that GPU is just bad. I don't know. There's only one way to find out, and I'll probably try it this weekend when I get more time to work on it. Anyway, that's that. Alright, it's Saturday the 18th, I think. And I just finished putting the XFX 470 back in the system. I've got it set as the last GPU, cable-wise, even though it's sitting in the middle. I rearranged the wiring. The 260s are on their own split power cable for the risers, since I don't have power ports on them themselves. Of course, I got all the USB cables numbered. I've got the 3 470s on their own cable for their power, and the same thing on the risers. Risers are on their own individual cable. And the 2 560s are on a split cable. So that does leave me with one open end, but I'm not going to use that. And we're about to find out if this is going to work. And of course I'm using all the new risers and new cables, I'm not using the old ones. PC power's back on. Turbines to speed. Give a few seconds to fire up and I'll check Hive. Alright, I get the overclock settings put back in. And now we're getting solid 43 mega hash. Drawing just under 400 watts. Refresh that. About 360 watts. Which is where the other power supply was struggling. Power supply rises both, I guess. I'm gonna keep an eye on it and see if we get any errors or restarts. Hopefully we don't. I'm hoping the way I got it wired up is gonna keep working. The 460 and 560 hardly draw anything anyway. I think it should be fine on their own single split power cable. I'm gonna let this run for a few hours and I will check back.